Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hi, Zoila.
Paula.
Mimi, hope you have fun meeting with Jill today. I'm not sure if there's anybody else in here.
I think it's just Miss Zoila for now.
Yeah, one person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Beth. Hi, Beth.
Beth, how are you today?
Hi,
Hi,
Kirsten.
Kirsten.
We're just waiting for a few more people to come in.
Yep. And Diana has some big news
Yeah,
when we get a few more people in here.
I got some happy mail the other day from Paula. Look at this. I absolutely love it. What's the front say? Just a girl who loves to crochet. Isn't that an awesome bag? She also put in two pairs of them really soft socks. One was a penguin pair, and the other one was just colors. And I didn't even get to touch the socks. Marilee grabbed the penguin ones, put them right on her feet, and Henry put the other ones on.
I keep forgetting to make sure that I put something in there for them so that you can get your stuff.
Hi, Mateo. Hi, Linda. Hi, Kendra.
So,
Isn't that a nice bag, Linda? I mean, it's canvas, so it's the purple on the front, and then the back is black, and it's got the net pockets on the sides, and then another pocket in the front, and a zipper pocket inside. Hi, Lacey.
and done with that row. I'm a one trick horse. I get my mind working on something and I don't want to quit. So, anyway, this is my latest Afghan that I'm working on.
Love those colors. Absolutely love those colors.
And the next color will be this. So,
Hold that up again so they can see the stitches on your Afghan.
okay.
Isn't that gorgeous? And that she was saying that is not mosaic. What did you say that's called?
Well, yeah, it is mosaic, but it's called diagonal chevrons. It's like I said, it's an Afghan that I learned how to make 30, 40 years ago. And it's it's one of those ones that you can just put together and not think about, you know.
Hi,
Uh,
Suzanne.
it's kind of mindless crochet.
Right.
Okay, I wanted to show everyone, since you've been on this journey with me, my bag.
That is gorgeous.
It's bigger than I thought it would be, but I don't know why. And you have the gusset for the side. Oh, shoot. There we go. You have the gusset for the side. It's lined with black gabardine, and then it has leather handles.
What is a gusset on the sides?
Oh, this right here, this piece.
Oh, okay. And the tassels that you got on the sides there, are you gonna leave them hanging like that, or are you?
Yeah, you're supposed to, but I don't really like them. I don't. I'm not in the. I don't know. I might tie them into like a tassel, or I might um, sew saw them in. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I just don't know. So,
Yeah, it's very pretty.
but
Hi, Dee. Well, this is my finished. It's not finished. I still have to make pom-poms to put around the neck. But I followed a tutorial on this thinking it was one that I had followed before. And when I got partway through it, I realized that it's not. But Dee, on Dee's Creative Hands Crochet, is doing a hippie poncho. So this started out to be an adult poncho, but 7 rows into it, I realized that it's not. It's child size. So Marilee will end up with this, but this is what it looks like so far.
I think it's pretty.
Well, and it started out with the neck being square, but the 8th row, you stop making it square and it rounds, the shoulders round off. So that's what the shoulder looks like. And when Marilee puts it on, it literally lays right on her shoulder and goes down. I have not seen one like that, but
Yeah,
I like how it worked out.
Yeah.
Can you see how that shoulder is?
Yeah. That's great. You know, you just have to adjust it for whatever size you're making.
Right. Right.
Kendra, I did not think of braiding them. And thank you, Linda. I might braid them and then put a wooden bead on the bottom.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that would look nice. And then Marilee picked out the purple fur yarn for the very bottom. So I got to hippie it up some, and I'm going to put some braided yarn through the neckline and then have 2 pom-poms hanging off. And then I got to figure out what else to do to make it kind of hippified.
I'm trying to think if I've got anything that would go on it. Let me check around the house and see if I've got anything that you can put on it. And if I do, I'll mail it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Because I think I might have. Well, I might have some like patches or whatever.
Ooh, yeah.
But
all right, and then this is what I'm working on right now. See this gorgeous yarn?
Ooh, I like that.
This is some of Dee's hand-dyed yarn.
From who?
From Dee.
Dee, yeah. I was going to say, never mind, that's Dee's.
Yep, this is from Dee's. And what I'm doing is Dee has a tutorial up right now for a poncho. And this is what it's looking like so far.
Very pretty.
Isn't that working out pretty?
I think I know what I'm going to do with some of Dee's yarn.
Yeah. So, this is Dee's hand spun yarn. This is Dee's pattern. So when I get this done, I'm going to offer it as a giveaway on our channel.
Cool.
But this yarn is so buttery soft. Oh my gosh, it's so soft.
Oh, all of these yarns are just so soft.
Yeah. And just the way the colors are working up, to me, it's just gorgeous. And you can wear it either way. Because this is the back side.
It's gorgeous.
And then this is the front side. And I think you could wear it either way, depending, if you like how the stitches look.
Yep, I agree.
So this is my project that I'm working on right now.
Well, I wanted to show you guys some Happy Meal that I got from Miss Kendra. It's where I'm keeping all the yarns for my new Afghan that I'm working on. So it is one of those very, very handy canvas bags.
Oh, yeah.
It says, yes, I do need all this yarn. Well, for this Afghan, I do. And it's just perfect to carry all my colors around. Because of all the nice little pockets. And then I can put the Afghan and the white in the middle. So thank you very much, Kendra. I am using it. And I would imagine I will use it to death.
Yeah, I got one just like it, and I love it. And that, I was talking with Dee just the other day, and I can only work on one project at a time because it seems like if I try to do more than one, I forget what pattern I'm doing, or I forget what size hook I'm using, or forget exactly what yarns I'm using. But with that bag, I think I could make me a big Afghan, put all the colors in that bag along with the hook and the pattern. And I think I will be okay doing, 2 projects like that. Beth says, Dee, I bought my sister-in-law 3 of your older on-sale hanks. That girl knows nothing. She tried to throw them in the middle of Granny Square blanket with all red heart. What? I had to school her.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a disaster waiting to happen because of the different,
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
If you oh, man. Oh, something else that I got from Miss D.
Oh,
Okay.
Big. Oh, gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is gorgeous.
Sorry. I put a lozenge in because I'm choking. And these.
Oh, wow.
And they're just so soft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind them all. Oh, and I got a bunch of stitch markers from her too. Plus, last time she sent me a package, I won stitch markers on her live. So I told her, you'll be sending me something later. Just throw it in there.
Beth says, where did I just see it? Oh, you have to show it worked up. Dee says them are one of her favorite colors. Linda says, oh no, Beth, school that girl.
Definitely.
Hi, Ganny Joe. Sending prayers and hugs to everyone.
Hey, Ganny. Hey, Dawn Aaron. How are you?
Hey, Dawn Aaron. I hope you're feeling good, Dawn.
I hope you're on the mend, girl.
Okay, so I've got some good news to share with everybody. I had to take Kaylin to the doctor last week, and they did an ultrasound on her and hooked her up to the monitor that shows the contractions and all that stuff, right? And she's been having contractions for a while now and didn't know that they were contractions. Hi, Melanie J.
Hey, Melanie.
And the nurse is like, well, you didn't know you were having contractions? And she's like, this is my first kid. I wouldn't know what contractions felt like. So nowadays, I guess they consider you full term at 37 weeks. I did not know that either. But she is going in Monday morning to be induced. Kaylin is 35. She has tried for years to have a baby and has not been able to carry one. She has lost every one of them that she's tried. So she's considered high risk. And so they said they want to make sure that the baby comes between 38 and 39 weeks to make sure everything's okay. So it's scheduled now. It will be Monday morning for her being induced, and we can't wait. We are so excited. She's going to be such a good mom. But I wanted to share that with all of you to let you know that we're going to have a new grandbaby come Monday.
Yay. Pictures. I better
Yes,
get one.
yes, I will make sure and share pictures. Yep, Melanie, baby's on the way on Monday.
Just remind her, I know she's nervous because she's a first-time mom.
She is nervous.
Remind her, women have been doing this for thousands of years. She'll
Right.
be fine.
Right? Well, and things are different nowadays from when I had kids. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you weren't considered full term at 37 weeks. You know, full term was 40 weeks, wasn't it, back then?
Yeah. With my daughter, I went almost 43 weeks.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
And
but
then I told my husband, I said, I am so done. I called him from work and I said, I'm going for a walk. I said, I am going to get this kid out. She's done.
thank you, Linda. Oh, it looks like we're in the same room. Hi, Diane Major. But that's the good news I wanted to share. And then I wanted to share these things. But I did want to ask too, are you guys all okay with the 1 o'clock time slot that we do our live? Or is like the evening time, you know, what kind of time frame do you guys think is better? Because I know Thursday nights, they're pretty busy with D, Ganny Joe, Mama G.
Mama G doesn't do Thursdays.
Well, only on dib nights, yeah.
Hello, Diane Major.
Hi,
Anybody
Zoila.
else that I missed? Sorry. Excuse me.
Go on before you on Thursdays?
And what time do you... I depend on my YouTube to remind me what time.
D goes on at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern.
So yeah, we could go on at 4. I'll just have to cook supper early.
I just didn't know if 1 o'clock Central Time is you know, good for everybody. Yeah, we could put a poll up on the post tab.
That would work. I'm pretty well available.
Right, me too. Okay. Linda says 1 o'clock is good for her. So, I mean, I don't have a problem staying right here at 1 o'clock too, because I think some people, it's their lunch hour and things like that.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to kind of throw it out there that if this isn't a good time, that we could always change it, you know. But yeah, we'll do a poll.
Yeah. Just, um, I would put the poll up. Is 1 p.m. Central Standard Time a good time for our lives?
Right.
That way you're not um, forcing anyone to say what time they want it.
Right. Well,
You
and
know?
when we set this up for 1 o'clock, there was nobody on Thursdays.
Yeah.
You remember that? And then all of a sudden, it Thursday nights took off.
We're home.
Okay.
Well, I think, like I said, I'm here. I'm available. I'll just cook lunch early and stick it in the microwave
Right.
or cook dinner.
Right. All right. Well, and I'm also debating of doing a Monday Makes live. What do you think about that?
Oh, what?
A Monday Makes live?
Oh,
And
kind of like a sit and spin, only sit and crochet.
well, it's just kind of where people can email us pictures of what they've made and we can share it on the live, because a lot of people don't have their own videos that they do.
True.
But this and a lot of them people are the ones that I've seen some of their makes that are just gorgeous, you know.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Karen.
And if we can help share what people are making, I mean, I would love to see more makes from people. But that's an idea that I've been thinking of, figuring that out. And then I was thinking Monday, there's not too many that go live on Mondays.
True. Just Mishi.
Right. Or wait, she goes on Mondays?
Oh, that's her members live is one Monday.
Oh, okay. So, but the Monday makes, I'm thinking maybe doing it closer to around the supper time.
Yeah.
To get more people involved and being able to share.
I think it's wonderful to give folks a platform to share their makes.
Right. Well, and we could do that, Beth. I was telling Dee that I think that it definitely needs to be smaller projects, you know.
Oh, yeah. Like we did for the Christmas ornaments.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get all this put together so that we can get going, and then I'm thinking about starting a new email just for people to send me their pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, Bridget's on Monday nights. She is.
Well, what time does she go on? Because we could go on right before her and then just do a raid over to hers.
Right.
I didn't think Bridget went on till like 8.
I was thinking that she goes on late.
Yeah. I thought it was like 8 our time.
Right. All right. We'll figure that out. We'll
8:30 Eastern, so that's
7:30 Central.
Yep. So if we were to go on,
Say
yeah,
six
she is
o'clock
down.
Central.
If we were to go on an hour before her, that would still be 6:30 our time. Everybody's done with supper.
Right.
We'll bat it back and forth and see what happens.
All right.
We would need to find some small projects to do.
Right. Yep. But I'm hoping that people will share their big projects that they've made too. You know, the Monday makes part of it would just be anything that you've made, whenever you've made it, and if you want to share it with the community, I would love to put it on and share it.
Did we ever figure out who was the one that had the calendar with live times?
Um, Dawn used to have it, but they say she hasn't really been on much lately.
Well,
Dawn
it is
Yarndall.
sometime. Dawn Yarndall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still have a list that we started of who goes live when.
I don't know why, but I thought Jaxie went on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Melanie, Dawn Yarndall, she's the one that used to have the calendar.
Well, maybe one of us could get in touch with her, and if she still has the calendar, we could, let her know that if she wants to, we'll maintain it.
Oh, Lacey, she is. Wow, that's so sad.
Jax does Wellness Mondays. Okay.
And do you know what time, Melanie, she does that? Grieving is such a thing nowadays that it's taken a long time to process for a lot of people. All right, Melanie J says it is still on her channel, so I can go in there and look and see what she's got down.
Yeah, definitely. And then before we put it up, just tell her that, or ask her if she wouldn't mind if we maintained it.
Right. All right, we'll get busy on that. So, as of right now, it's sounding like about 6:30 p.m. Central Time would be a good time.
Yep.
All right, that sounds good to me. All right, I need to step down for 1 minute. Can you keep them entertained?
No, I don't entertain as good as Rusty, but okay. So what is everybody else working on? Oh, come on. Y'all got to be working on something. Oh, 10 p.m.? Zoila. I have my feet up. Oh, and my jammies on by then. The Nautilus, is that a shawl? Well, as you all saw, I'm working on an Afghan. I finished my bag, and I'm thinking of doing another bag. This time a small one, kind of like an evening purse, I guess you'd say. I forgot what I did with the pattern. Well, maybe I won't do that bag. Don't know. Kendra, oh, vacation is so nice. I've always wanted to make one of the spiral blankets like that, Diane, but hello, Angela. Yeah, that's the way my husband is. He usually has like a week or sometimes more in December. He's got to take or he's going to lose it. They don't carry over where he works. Oh, Tina's blanket? Yeah. I'm seriously thinking about doing that, but I want to pick out what colors I want to do. I thought about doing the rainbow colors like I'm doing with the diagonal chevron. And, excuse me, in black and doing Tina's Havana Afghan. So I don't know. It's either that or see with the Havana Afghan, I think my personal opinion is that each section needs to be a different color because that's the best way. The best way to present the Afghan. I think it's the best, the prettiest way there. I'll settle on that. Ooh, you going to show us how to do the parasols, Dee? Oh, Diane, Major, I have the pattern, but she's also doing a crochet along on YouTube right now so that you can, if you get stuck, you can just pull up her videos. So, but like I said, I don't know if I want to do it rainbow or if I want to do it in shades of brown or what.
Zoila, which blanket are you thinking of doing that Dee showed? Her mosaic one or the sunflower one? If anybody has something they want me to share, you can email it to me and I will be glad to show it. There's my email address.
Kind of like your side. Oh, I'm not going to go there. I'll be nice. I will be nice. Mark it down on your calendars, ladies. I was nice today.
Yeah, Dee's the one that gave me the idea of doing like a big Afghan project and working on it an hour or two each night and just putting all the yarn and stuff in that big bag I got from Kendra.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can keep the hook, the pattern, all the yarn, everything in it. And I won't have to worry about forgetting what I'm using.
Yeah, Diane, you cut the side project too. I'm being nice. So, oh,
Yeah, I can't wait to see the parasol that Dee's gonna do. I think them are just gorgeous.
oh yeah. All right, I need some help here.
What you need?
Not you. Not you,
What's the
sweetheart.
what is the Havana pattern?
That's the one that Tina's working on. And Dee.
Which is the mosaic?
Yeah.
Dee is using Bag a Day's tonal
Yeah.
hues yarn.
Yeah, Bag of Days new yarn.
Yep. And it's looking gorgeous. Dee, do you have a picture that you can send of your Afghan so far? That sounds pretty, Beth.
Yeah, it does. What can I do? These are all crystals, hand spun and hand dyed yarn. Crystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. So I'm looking for a small-ish project to do with those.
Oh, Diane Major, the Premier Gradient yarn would be gorgeous for that project too.
Oh yeah.
All right, show us the yarn one more time. Oh yeah, that does go together.
Yeah. But no, this one has I don't know how many yards. Um, I don't, like I said, I don't know how many yards, but I figured I could make something smallish with these three.
All right. I'm going to share the screen. This is Dee's Afghan that she's making so far. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh yeah.
And that is the Tonal Hues Bag o' Day yarn.
Okay, so is that two cakes of each color, D? Oh, there's an idea, Diane.
Hi, Mara. Thanks for coming in.
Hello,
I
Mara.
just think that the way these colors are going, I mean, it's like perfect, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think I have the Lion brand. Mandala gradient. But I don't know if I have 2 of each color that I would need. And goodness knows I don't need to buy any more yarn, so I will find something.
Well, Dee's, I think she's making hers like really, really big. So, I mean, you don't even have to go that big if you didn't want to.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, you got another picture.
okay. All right, here is Beth's. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
And your colors, Beth, are like perfect. Now, is that the same pattern that Dee is doing? Whoops. Now what I do?
Yeah.
There we are. I don't know what I did, but it was black.
I didn't do it.
Oh, she had the same crochet along 6 years ago when Beth made hers.
Ah, okay.
All right. And Dee, did you say, are you using 2 cakes of each color? Is that what you're doing?
That's what she said. Well, I might just have to copycat off of D then. Okay, well, that's going to be cold.
Well,
It is
Diane,
cold.
what color solid would you need to go with the gradient that you have if you know, to make one?
Well, since it's all different colors, black, white, cream, any solid color would work. Like, say you wanted to do one in all fall colors. You know, you could do brown, orange, yellow, several different shades of brown, orange, yellow, red, like, you know, fall leaves and stuff like that. And
Right.
then you could have cream as the solid color. I think that would be pretty.
Yeah. Hi, Gwen.
Hello,
Well,
Gwen.
Diane, get a hold of me and we'll talk about it and see if I might have some solid yarns that will go with what your gradient yarn is.
If you have a red gradient, depends on, I don't know. With a red gradient, I think personally I would use either white or off-white. That's me.
Yeah, either one of them would look nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
D.
gray. Yes.
Oh,
D.
gray. Yeah, gray would work.
That would be striking. Hubby has the day off today, so y'all will have to excuse the hole in his t-shirt. It's Juneteenth.
Oh, Beth said it's funny. Tina was married when I did the crochet along 6 years ago. A while after that, I saw she was divorced. Now I've been looking at her channel because of the new crochet along, and her husband are back together.
Wonder if it's the Afghans' fault. Just saying.
Diane Major, you could get like the pound skeins of the solid color.
Yeah.
Get a couple of the, the 1 pounders, and I bet
the big
that,
twist. Yeah.
yeah,
No, Mary Maxim has the big twist. 1 pounders. And there's almost 1,200 yards in one skein.
right. I think gray or off white or white
Yeah.
or black. I mean,
Oh, I hate working with
I do
black.
too.
That's
I
why
do too.
my rainbow Afghan is white.
Oh, Dee said she's using the pounder for her main color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Zoila, you stay safe. These storms are pretty terrible lately.
Yeah, and Rogers, just a few towns away from us. They said it wasn't a tornado, but it acted just like a tornado. It went through neighborhoods, and it would tear up a house over here, and then skip over here, and tear up one, and then skip on this side and tear up another one, and yeah, that's a tornado.
Wow.
They hardly-
Diane says, so don't think I should stick with Premier's yarn to keep it the same brand. Hi, Earl Lover. I've heard that you don't have to use the same brand yarn. You don't even
No.
have to use the same weight.
No, you don't. You don't have to use the same weight. You don't have to use the same brand. Just know that if you go like more than 2 weight categories up or down, your stitch, it's going to be different in size.
Right. Yeah, so I think you could use one of the pound skeins with the Premier.
With that rainbow Afghan I'm working on, I've got Premier, I've got Big Twist, I've got Red Heart, and one other one. I can't, it was some off brand. I think I got it at Michael's. So that's just, that's me. I use.
Mara says mixing your yarns may give it more hippy dippy vibe too.
Yeah.
D, is it the pounder at Mary Maxim?
Yes, it is. They have the pounder, a Big Twist.
Beth, I do agree. Karen cakes, I think you can tell the difference. I mean, they feel different. The weight's different. Everything. But some people, that doesn't bother them.
Well, you just have to watch out if you're making something that's row based, you have to watch out to make sure that your rows are the same length.
Right. Right.
Big Twist is like $6.99 at Mary Maxim, I think. I don't know. Hang on, I'll check.
How many pounders do you think she would need, D, of the solid Big Twist? $30 for shipping on Mary Maxim?
Holy cow.
Yeah, I was thinking probably two of them also, Diane. Yeah, Dina, we're talking about the mosaic Afghan that Dee is making. Diane Major said she would like to make one, and Beth Toller is. Beth, you said you are already making it, or you're going to?
Oh, the Big Twist Pounder yarn is $8.99 right now. Sorry, I was wrong. However, the Bag O' Day, Bag O' Day's new yarn, that's $6.99 right now.
Dina, it's on your bucket list. Yeah. I know it. Dee's is working out beautiful, and the one that Beth already made, it's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
When me and Dee talk, a lot of times I'll see her hands going like this or like this. It's because as she's working on that blanket, it's so big, she rolls it up and then she unrolls it.
Yup.
Yeah, I know how that is, Dina.
Yeah, I basically tore up my list and just do what I want now.
Yeah.
Well, now's the time to do it, Zoila.
Yeah, it is. You could do it, Zoila. All right. Lacey sent me a picture of her kitchen rug. Oh, nice. Here's Lacey's kitchen rug that she just made. That looks really nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Did you make that out of cotton, Lacey?
Give us details, Lacey. What yarn did you use?
It's
Is it your own pattern? All right, she used Premier Yarn, the $5 from Dollar Tree, and doubled it. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I like the Dollar Tree yarn. I think it's super soft.
Yeah. Well, it's Premier. It's Premier yarn. Is all it is.
And she found the pattern online.
Cool.
Yep, it looks very nice.
So, are you going to paint on the rubber backing, or what are you going to do for the backing? Because when I would make rag rugs, braided rag rugs, after we sewed them together and got them to the size we wanted, they had this paint on backing. It's like the rubberized stuff that comes on the back of rugs, and you paint it on, let it dry, and then your rugs don't slide with you.
Beth, you've only found the red at your Dollar Tree? I was just at our Dollar Tree the other day, and they had all different colors, but they didn't have much of the colors. But I'm pretty sure that you can go online and order like a case of it if you were wanting a certain color.
Yeah, you can. But they don't deliver to your house. They deliver to
The
the
store.
store, and you have to go pick it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love how this community helps each other.
Now, maybe a yarn fairy will drop a couple skeins of big twist gray in your mailbox.
I missed something that Kirsten said, evidently, or I'm just not getting what she was saying.
You know, I must have missed it too.
Oh, Lacey says the pattern name for the rug is Hearth and Home Rug.
Cool.
Was it easy, Lacey, or was it time consuming since you got that white in with the black?
Well, that would be the easy part.
She said it was really easy.
Yeah.
Awesome. I never tried doing a rug, but do you have to use the bulkier yarn for rugs, or can you use the 4-weight?
Well, she said she used the 4-weight but doubled it.
Oh wow, Diane Major says that she has a store by her that's called Hearth and Home. It's all fireplace items and has logs. That's neat.
Cool.
Oh, she used a number 4 and doubled it. Beth wants to know if anybody watches Han John or Bella Coco. They did a live together this morning. I don't think I've heard of either one of them, Beth.
From time to time, they do have yarn, Beth, but you have to watch it because generally, if they have yarn, it's just like one big pile of yarn barf. So,
And what's the stuff, Paula, that you said to put on the back of a rug?
yeah, you paint it on, and it's like that rubberized. I forgot what they call it. It's been a minute, and I've slept since then. But it's the rubberized backing that comes on regular rugs. And this stuff, you just paint it on, let it dry, and then your rugs don't slip.
Oh, okay.
And
You
this
like
is
do
a
it?
bad thing. We used to get it at Joann's.
See, I have some blanket yarn here that I wasn't sure what I was going to do with because I don't have enough to make a full-size blanket, but I got more than enough to make a rug. So I could do that. We just got an Ollie's in the cities, which is about an hour from us. I don't make it up there very often. Diane Major said that her Ollie's doesn't ever have it in the store.
Mm. They do still sell that. This is the one we used to use, Fiberlock rug backing. But it's gone up in price, and they have it at Walmart, Amazon, lots Office Supply. Okay.
Wow. Lacey said the rug is really cushiony and soft to stand on. All right, I'm
that's
gonna have
good.
to try a rug.
Yeah, that's always great because when you're standing up in the kitchen, I don't know, but when I would be standing at the kitchen counter cutting vegetables or whatever, or doing dishes or cooking, your back starts to hurt. And if you've got one of those cushiony rugs under it, it doesn't hurt as bad. But
Kendra said her new shelves have arrived and the boxes are very heavy. Beth said they just put an Ollie's and an Aldi's where she's at.
did you get the cubbyhole shelves or what, Kendra?
Hi, Helen. Helen Appleman says the Ollie's I've been to has very little yarn. I remember one time seeing yarn. It was in a big bin, all a wreck. And Lacey says it's really good for standing and doing dishes, which is why I made it the way I did. Karen JSP, I got paint on rubber type thing from Hobie. I think meant for bottom of socks, maybe rugs too.
Exactly.
And Melanie Lacey said she found it on Google.
Yeah, that's how I found it.
Melanie J, thank you, Lacey. And Diane Major, sounds about right, Helen.
Yeah, we don't have any Ollie's down here. The only reason that I know that Ollie's does sometimes carry yarn is because of Llama Mama Kayla.
Kinder says metal shelf or my yarn. They're on wheels trying to keep off floor since I have dogs. 4W.
4 wide by 82 high by 18 depth.
Wow, that's
Cool.
a good size.
That's a good size.
Melanie Lacey said it's a free PDF file. Oh, Helen said I did find crochet kits my last trip to Ollie's and they were only $1.99. I seen them on Amazon for $10.99 to $12.99. I'm glad my friend got all 5 for me. And Dina says the one by her has yarn at times.
Yeah. I think it's just a matter of hit and miss.
Right. Melanie J says Mixed Candy has a lot of round rug tutorials on YouTube.
Cool.
Maybe we should find a rug to do a rug crochet along.
There we go. That's small.
They're not a big project. Not all of, some of them are pretty small. Oh, Kendra says, I still need more shelving. I have 164 quart containers.
Yeesh.
And Karen says, if your rug is to be reversible, the rubberized mesh used for shelf padding too, also similar to rug pads. Don't slip, always turning of rug. You know what? I have heard that. Them rolls of like shelf liners, they say to cut it and put it under the rug. And I don't think you attach it. The rug just sits on it.
Yeah. You don't sew it on or sew it down or anything. You just cut it smaller than the rug a little bit and then put the rug on top of it, and it will hold the rug still, and also it kind of makes sure the rug is not slippery.
Right. All right. Melanie J says she would like to do the rug crochet along with the flat side hearth style. Kendra says a rug would be fun to do. And Dina says that would be good. The slipping is why I never made rugs. I didn't know they had rubber paint.
Yeah, you just have to, you can still wash the rugs after you put the rubber paint on them. You just can't dry them. You have to let them hang to dry. So
Lacey says it makes it easier to throw in the washer and dryer that way. And Zoila says, right, Kendra, but I'm doing the blanket first.
I understand that blanket is just,
Yeah, I would have to order some gradient or I can't think of the name of the something that goes with the gradient yarn or the other one. I would have to order that because I don't have any of that.
well, you wouldn't have to use gradient. You could just buy like two colors of this, two shades of the same color.
Oh yeah, that's true. The Ollies that Creative Grandma and Mama Kayla go to has great looking yarn and cheap for the skeins I've seen them buy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, please remember thumbs if you would not mind.
Dummies are always appreciated.
Kendra says multicolor yarn works too.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you've got lots of multicolor yarn, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but it's made in the same way that that Afghan that I'm working on right now is made, so that excuse me, each row you tie off at the end, and then you start a new row. Doesn't
Right.
matter, it's the same color.
That's true. Oh, Kendra says, Zoil, that would be a fill-in when you need the break from the blanket. That's a good idea, Kendra.
Mm-hmm.
Zoila, do you have a tote bag big enough to put all your yarn and stuff in for the blanket so it's all kept in one place? Karen JSP says, with paint harder to reverse, I have several rag rugs, washable, but if on hardwood floor,
Yeah.
put non-skid mats under if wanted. That's a good idea.
Hey, Tank, and you don't have, it doesn't have to be the size of the rug. For safety's sake, I would cut it about half an inch smaller than the size of the rug if you're going to use the non-slip mat.
Right. Zoila, can you share the link to the blanket that Dee is making that we're all talking about so Helen can see it, please?
We're talking about the Havana blanket by Tina. I can't pronounce her name. Her last name. No.
All right. Dee just sent me some pictures of the rugs that she has made. I'm going to share that with everybody.
I remember she was working on the.
I
yellow
really
and
like
black.
that one.
Yeah, the yellow and black one for her kitchen.
Wrong way.
Wrong way, Peach was.
I really like that. I have circle one.
That's pretty.
Oh, look at that.
Uh-huh.
What kind of yarn did you use, Dee, for those rugs?
That's the way to learn, Helen.
Yep, it is. And me personally, I think anybody that can look at a picture and make their version of that is very talented, because it's not easy to look at a picture and make something to resemble that. I'm sorry, but that takes a lot of talent, I think.
It
Oh,
doesn't flip.
yeah, Dee uses t-shirt yarn. I forgot about that.
Okay. Excuse me.
All right. And Dee says it's heavy and it doesn't slip. Kendra says you can also use wool. Arrow Lover says, I wish I could do that, but like my favorite song, Dream On. Arrow Lover, I bet you could do it if you just try. Dina wants to know if you happen to get her email. Helen said her grandmother taught her to do that when she was 5.
Havana. So it's the Havana blanket.
Helen said she didn't learn how to read instructions till 1994.
Yeah. I look at it as at instructions as suggestions. You know?
Yep. And Arrow, you'd be amazed at what you could do if you just tried it, you know. I was one of them that I was scared to death to try anything new when it comes to crocheting. And Dee is the one, she started doing that hippy dippy items, and I had to step out of my comfort zone to make the bags. I think the bags were my first thing. And that was so foreign to me. But, I mean, I did it. Matter of fact, I made 2 of them.
Yeah. Because Marilee grabbed snatched one.
Right. Yep. So
Yeah,
I
there's 2 push-ups too because she snatched one.
right. I think it's just a matter of trying.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Oh, there. Zoila dropped the link for the Havana blanket.
Yes, I still have my hippy dippy bag.
Yep, I still have mine too.
Me too, Kendra. It took me a long, long time to try cardigans. And then when I did, I don't know if the instructions were wrong or if I wasn't reading them right or what. It was a disaster. So now I look at instructions, patterns, they're suggestions.
Tank says her grandmother braided old t-shirts, then sewed them into a rug.
Yeah. We used to do old sheets and old cotton fabric
was wondering about that tank. Paula, you're back to that noise it was making last time.
Huh.
I don't remember what you did. You had your son come in and do something.
No, what it is I'll have to go out and come back in.
Okay.
Oh, Larry's warehouse. Girl.
D, I can't wait. I'm after Kaylin has her baby, I am going to take the road trip and go to D's finally. And I'm so excited about going. Beth says, I have a learning disability. Almost everything I make, I have to frog 4 to 5 times. Then I'll finally get it. Mostly when it's something I'm not familiar with, but I keep plugging along till I get it. Well, that's awesome that you don't give up, Beth.
Okay. Is this
Oh,
better?
yes, much better.
All right. What did I miss?
Oh, Kirsten suggested it, D. Yeah, that would be cool to go to that.
Yeah. But now here's the thing. He also will ship yarn.
Earl Lover says, thank you, Kendra. Took screenshots so I remember to look. I am a cinnamon bun, though. LOL. Helen, when I was in 3rd and 4th grade, I used to sale change purses for 35 and 50 cents. My granddaughter said you wouldn't do that now, LOL.
Oh no, that'd be like $3.50 and $5. I saw some really cute little animal coin purses for crochet. Forgot
Oh,
where
wow.
I saw them. Honey, you're loud. James.
Kendra says she's a cinnamon bun too. And D says we will do a video at Larry's so y'all can see. I'm getting really excited to take my road trip. Oh, Arrow Lover says, or purchase for us 2D, LOL.
We'll be there with you in spirit.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Lacey wants to know what a cinnamon bun is.
A cinnamon bun is someone who is subscribed to Cinnamon Stitches. Jennifer. Kendra, you can actually shop from him on Facebook. So.
Beth says, one thing I don't think I'll ever get is mandalas. How you don't close the round off and you go do single crochet or double crochet and the next row to start it off. All right, guys, it is past our time, but that's okay because I enjoy being here talking to all of you. I have a few notes here for what things we talked about. And if anyone finds a rug to do a crochet along with, please send me the link and we'll see which one we can do to get started on that, because I like that idea. And right now is the good weather to be making the rugs.
Yep.
So, hi, Jen Reeves. Drive safely.
Yep.
So, thank you everybody for coming. And I'm hoping that you all will like the updates that will be coming. And we will see all of you on the YouTube streets. All right. Have a
All
good
right.
day. Don't forget to subscribe and do thumbs up if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, Jada and Stitches.
Oh, the half circle rug. Oh, Zoila, do you have the times for Dee and everybody that's going live tonight? Mindfully Mara says,
Don't know.
oh, where'd it go?
6 rows back. That sucks, Mara.
Yeah, that does suck. Oh,
Well, bye-bye, everyone. We love you.
yeah. Don't forget, Dee's Creative Hands goes live at 6 p.m. Central or Eastern time tonight, which is 5 p.m. Central. And
With
then
our
Ganny,
very own Diana D.
yes, I will be on there with her. So I'm excited about that. And Ganny Joe goes live after her. Yes, Dee, I totally did not think about mentioning that in the live today, did I? So yeah, come to Dee's and have a good time with us tonight. So all right, everybody, have a good day and we will see you on the YouTube streets.
Much love. Bye-bye.
Bye.